Aquas, hello, hello, my loves. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Aquas, y'all got the river, the womb, and the poet. Well, I mean, the river is just this idea of like the fear of missing out. And I feel like what you're feeling like you're going to miss out on is that, like a chance to really develop in something safe, because the poet can create beauty from things that are not beautiful, from tragedy, from pain, from loss. You know what I mean? Poetry, by and large, has a reputation for being very somber in its nature. It's just kind of like, it is what it is. It's because it dives into the the expansive nature of emotion. Like if you think about anything passionate, like a passionate romance, or if you're feeling rage and like the way that rage will grow, I mean, I just kind of feel like, but when you experience those things, like, oh, y'all. So Jessie Ray has dropped her new album, and I love it because it's just kind of like, when you like every time somebody drops an album, like you just like you're just so excited. But then you listen to all of the old ones too, and you're just like so pleased. Well, because her lyrics are so passionate, right? But she comes from a culture that really honors emotion and honors the movement of the energy and the understanding of the depth of something. And I feel like you can't really do that in a like safely. Well, I mean, just like culturally, I mean, you think about like the Anglo Saxon, I don't know, like culture, like I don't know, I just think of like Midwesterners, you know what I mean? Like in how non-expressive and dull they are. You know what I mean? Like they just don't. You're just like, oh, it's like it's rough sometimes, it's rough, like culturally, like such a lack of expression, such a lack of passion, and then to be in cultures that are very animated and very passionate and very exuberant and very, just like they allow themselves to experience the poetry of life, like the poetry of human existence. I'm not afraid to get dirty, and I'm not afraid to find the beauty in it, and I'm not afraid to uncover things, because I can do it in a safe manner. I don't know. I don't know how it is that you feel like you're missing out on that. We'll do clarifiers. Aquas. I hope y'all are doing well. Having a lovely day today. Okay. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. Oh, look at that. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Well, it's new. So yeah, I mean, like, I just feel like you're going for it. I don't know what about it there is that makes you feel like you're going to suddenly miss out on something. Well, okay, so you've got the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Cups. And I don't know, maybe it's just this idea of like you're going to miss out on a relationship. You're going to miss out on an opportunity to really like do something exciting. I just feel like that, like there's something that excites you, but like, I just feel like this recognition that like you could very easily miss the boat. You know what I mean? Like there's just this sense of like the boat's, like the anchor's been thrown, or the anchor's been pulled up, the rope's been, like no longer attached to the dock, like the boat's going, and I just kind of feel like there's a sense of disappointment and sadness, but then also, I feel like the Eight of Wands should be here, but that's basically what the river is. So, Aquarius, I don't know. Ace of Wands again. It's new. I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, I feel like you are running to the edge of the dock and jumping over to the boat. Like, which I feel like was something in my Gemini reads for a while. But Here we are, Aguas. Okay, the Ace of Wands again. That was the only thing that came out. Let's see if we can get any more. But a new opportunity, a new opportunity. Whatever it is that you're doing, I don't know why it is that you almost missed the boat, but I feel like you're catching it. So that's exciting. Yay. Okay. The Fool, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Y'all, I love because you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands on both of these decks. New beginnings. I feel like swift movement, which is funny because it's just like a swift movement to a small beginning, and it feels kind of like a small beginning if you have to chase the boat down to get on it. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't a grand entrance. You know what I mean? But like also, it got you like the opportunity that you were seeking. But I feel like you did have to face. Well, I don't know because what I'm seeing is like somebody being stuck in traffic and like facing delays and facing obstacles and having to like really practice a sense of endurance through these delays and obstacles in order to, because you also have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, which I think is fantastic because I just like you faced your fears, you fought off the distractions, made your way through the traffic, got to the dock, and fucking jumped just in time. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, Aquas. It seems very dramatic, you know, but like focused so I don't feel like emotionally dramatic. But like when I say that analogy out loud, it just feels like a really dramatic analogy. You know what I mean? But when an aqua is focused, I don't feel like there's a lot of emotion that backs them. They're very logically driven. And if there's something that you have to do, I just feel like this, well, again, being stuck in traffic and, well, that's, that's the idea of like, you've got, like you're looking at your clock, you left 15 minutes late, you're going to miss this boat. Then you get stuck in traffic and then, you know, like there's an accident and like the only way you're going to be able to get like past this accident or this like closed down highway is if you get out and you run to the nearest place to rent a car and rent the car. I don't know because I just feel like there are a lot of these hurdles that you're facing right now and I don't know how exactly that's playing out for you because I do feel like this sense of urgency, but it's not driven by emotion because it's driven by like this I have to do this and this and this and this and this and I have to do all of it within this amount of time. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like this like game plan focus that just like it doesn't allow for, I just don't feel like you have time to be emotional about it, you know? I don't know. The only card that came out was the moon. I don't know. You know, and it's funny because I did see like a short about this movie the other day, and I haven't seen this movie probably since it came out, but it's called In Time, and it's actually a really great like dystopian story. But basically, people have their lifespan determined by, you know, like they work for the minutes of their lives, and you know most people work enough minutes to kind of fall off the assembly line, and but there are those who live forever because they've hoarded all of the time. It's a fun concept. But I don't, I feel like you're running out of time. I feel like the clock is ticking and you are running into hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. But I feel like when you roll up and you see that boat going, the adrenaline that is coursing through your body like catapults you to the boat. However that resonates for you. Aquas, I love y'all. I have so much fun with your reads. Ooh, the venom. Well, I feel like the venom is the traffic jam, the blockages, the poor timing, like the highway that gets shut down. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's what you've been facing. That's what you've been overcoming on your journey, and I feel like it's. I don't think you're exhausted by it. I think you're like I only have so much time to like get this out of my system to change this. I don't know, Aquas. This is very interesting. I would love to know how it resonates with you because, yeah, but if it does resonate with you, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for spending some time with me and sharing your energy with me. If this video did resonate, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye.